Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to add video commentary from your PlayStation camera onto a video that you've already recorded on your PS4. You can't use the camera like recording whilst you're playing the game. Basically it doesn't do this because when you screen record, you're essentially recording what's on the screen, not with the camera. So the only way you can do it is by going into Sharefactory and adding a basically live commentary of the camera onto your video that you've already recorded by double tapping. Anyways, you have to download Sharefactory on your PS4. It's a free app and it's a really small application, so it shouldn't take too long to download. So let's jump onto Sharefactory and I'm going to show you how to add your PlayStation camera onto your PS4 clips so you can essentially make a YouTube video or whatever you want to do when making your video. So we're now on Sharefactory, and what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the videos and we're going to select new project, and then it's going to bring up all these themes from somewhere, and basically you can choose whatever theme you want, but I just go for Black Ops 4 because that's the game that I've been playing. So you want to unselect these because these will go into your video, so just unselect all of these, even this Sharefactory one. So what we're going to do is we're going to select our gameplay, so we're going to go on, just say this one, which is at the start of the video that I've done, and we're going to select that one, and then we're going to click square to start the project. So it doesn't really matter what you call it, so we're just going to continue. So now I've got the video here, and first of all I don't need all this starting stuff, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to where I want to start, so just say like here, gonna press X, and no, sorry, square, and then we're gonna split the clip, and then press X to split it and confirm, and then you're gonna click square on this bit to delete it. So now we've got the start of it, so here we go. So we've got all of this stuff. So the first thing you want to do is to exit off of this split clip by clicking circle, and then what we're going to do is we want to get rid of the volume so we can hear ourselves whilst on the face cam. So what we're going to do is we're going to press square, and we're going to go to clip volume, select that, and we're going to put it all the way down to 0, and we'll add up the volume later on. We just need to add the face cam and stuff first, so we're going to continue, and we're going to go back. So now's the part where we're going to actually add the face cam. So what we're going to do is we're going to press X to add, and we're going to add track 2. So this is where you're going to add the face cam. You can add microphone audio, or you can just add a clip onto the actual clip. So we're going on, and here's my face cam essentially, and I'm looking into my camera right now. And so what we're going to do is, once we got this here, we are going to go onto triangle, and here's me on the front screen, and if we click square again, we can basically change it around if we want to, so we can move it around up and down and basically etc. And also we can change the tuning of it, so we can adjust the saturation like that, can adjust the sharpness, but yeah, I don't really fiddle around with this stuff. The hue, basically anything like that. Let's keep it like that. That's good. So if we click X, if you have a green screen, it doesn't work like this, or a white screen, that kind of works in the background, then you can basically just have you in it, which is quite cool, but I don't have that. You can also cut it out, but yeah, it's a bit pointless, so we're just gonna keep it on normal. So that's the camera mode, and that's basically it. So this is me in the future, and as I was preparing this video, it wasn't letting me screen record using double tap on top of the Sharefactory video, so I was just letting you know that. So this bit's a bit confusing, so we're going to carry on where I left off once I'd done the screen record video on Sharefactory. So let's get into it again. So now once we've got this, we've basically done, and we've got our Facecam on here, but we need to edit it. So what we can do is we can click square, and what we can do is we can do all this stuff. We can make the volume higher, we can delete it, but we don't want to do that. We can move it, so we can move it over the video, but I'm just going to keep it at the start. You can also trim it, so at the end, you know, you can trim it or whatever, you can split it, but the most important thing is pip play out, and you can have it top right, bottom left, top left, in the center if you want that. You can have the full screen if you want that also, so in some parts you can just have basically your whole thing in the screen. We've got side by side if you want other clips like on the actual clip. We've got offset, which looks quite cool, so if we go back we've got this, which looks a bit weird, and paused. So yeah, so I'm just talking along with this. It's quite cool if you want to have a background on it, but yeah, I don't really need to do that. So we can go back on edit track 2, so we can change it again, and we go pip layout. Swivel's quite cool, so we can play this. My gameplay is recording paused, and I'm now basically makes it so it's like the background is like angled and your face cam is bigger. It's quite cool sometimes. So go back on edit track 2 and pip layout, but I mainly like top left. I find that I quite like that. And so if we go back, that's what it looks like. We can start talking. So now my gameplay is recording paused, so like that. So we can go back on edit track 2, go on here, and now what we can do is we can go into pip settings, so we can add a shadow if we want it. We can add display frame if we want that also. So we can select these using square, and we can add a frame color, and you can select it. So we can just say we want to add blue. It's quite cool, like that. Saturation, so we can make that proper dark blue, and the brightness we can make that nice and bright. And you can also have selected colors here, so confirm it. Okay, but I don't want shadow. Well, we can see what it's like. Confirm it, go back. So now that's what I've got. Paused, and I'm now on here basically. But as you can see, you've got a tiny little black thing going around the blue frame as a shadow, so I don't really like that. So we can go on to edit track 2, pip settings, and I'm going to take away the display shadow, then we can confirm it. So now we've got filter, so you can add a filter. Any of these you got, like that one, that just looks terrifying. So this, just delete that filter like that, and yeah, you can mess around with that if you want. So we've got the clip volume, and then we've got all of this stuff. So yeah, we can go back. So now we've basically got our Facecam clip over our essential like video in the background. So we can go back, and we now have our finished product. We can start talking. So now my gameplay. So yeah, that's basically it on how to add PlayStation 4 Facecam over a video clip. And yeah, so anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to watch all my content, and yeah, see you in the next video.